Hey everyone, welcome to 3-Minute History. Get ready for the story of how Brian Mulroney's Progressive Conservatives took apart the Liberals' national energy program in the mid-1980s. This is a battle for Canada's energy future, with Patricia Carney leading the charge. Let's dive in. Flashback to the 1970s oil crises. Prices skyrocket and Pierre Trudeau's Liberals unleashed the National Energy Program, or NEP, in 1980. Its heavy taxes, price controls, a state oil company pushing out American investors, and Ottawa grabbing income out of provincial pockets. The oil industry calls it government overreach. Western provinces cry foul over lost revenues. Eastern provinces love it, and the Americans feel betrayed. By 1984, Canada's economy and unity are in big trouble, and the divisive NEP is seen as the problem. June 1983, businessman Brian Mulroney becomes the leader of the Progressive Conservative Party. He reorganizes his opposition team and brings order to the Conservatives. They prepare like a government in waiting, consulting with various groups and drafting policy positions. They'll be ready to govern. Energy is the biggest issue, and Mulroney taps Patricia, or Pat Carney, the sharp Vancouver MP, former journalist and energy consultant, as his energy critic. She works on building a blueprint to scrap the NEP. She consults the industry, consumers, and provinces, not just the bureaucrats. And the pitch? Energy as an engine for growth. September 4th, 1984, the Progressive Conservatives crushed the Liberals, winning 75% of the seats. Mulroney appoints Pat Carney the Minister of Energy, Mines and Resources. Carney hits the ground running. She bypasses the old guard, once again listening to producers, consumers, and provinces. Drawing from her opposition work, she drafts a plan to dismantle the NEP. February 1985, the first agreement is the Atlantic Accord with Newfoundland to share offshore revenues and management as if it were on land like Alberta. It's a game changer because under the NEP, revenue from offshore development like Hibernia would go to Ottawa, not the province. March 28, 1985, the Western Accord with Alberta, Saskatchewan, and BC phases out NEP taxes, ends price controls, and lets markets set oil prices at world levels, with a safety net for emergencies. Natural gas deals follow in October, plus frontier policies opening up private investment on federal land. Petro-Canada is eventually privatized. Premier Peter Lougheed of Alberta hails it as a win. The NEP? It's dismantled. But the NEP's taxes on energy exports and push to drive out American companies had strained Canada's relationship with America. Pat Carney and the Conservatives' undoing of the NEP helped improve Canada-US relations and set the stage for the energy chapter in the 1988 Canada-US Free Trade Agreement. Carney again played a key role as Minister of International Trade. Stay tuned for that saga. So that's the story of how Pat Carney and the Conservatives went from conflict to cooperation and shredded the controversial NEP. That's it for today's adventure into history. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that shape our world. Stay curious and keep exploring the history that's all around us.